Hey, how's it going, guys? Today we're going to be watching a little bit of a cut-up video just so I can point out some of the things that these guys should never even be doing and why they are not good drivers. Now, for those of you who know me, you might come off and say, "Oh yeah, well what do you drive, Mike? You don't drive a fast car." But I have. I lost my license for 5 years, bro. I'm rebuilding my life at 30 because I used to drive fast all the time and get into races all the time and lost my license for 5 years because it finally caught up to me. You know what I'm saying? I did 80 kilometers an hour off the road through a bus stop and had to run from the police on foot. And, that's dealt with. I can talk about that, man. That already went through court. That's over and gone and done with. That's what this type of stuff can eventually lead up to, man, is getting into some serious problems, right? But aside from that, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about this stuff right here, man. Look at this. This guy is you got two cars in three lanes, bro. Never in my life have I wanted to cut up with people that split lanes like this for no reason. Okay? It's not because there's a reason and there's some cars that are in their way or there's something going on up in front that they need to worry about and share the lane like this so they can both make it. They're sharing the lane for no reason and being unpredictable for no reason. Even if I am cutting up with somebody, I want that other person to know where they are on the road. I want to know where they are on the road, and I want them to stay in their lane unless they need to split the lane for an actual reason. So these guys look lost right now to me. Like, to me, this isn't driving and cutting up. This is just literally doing the dumbest possible thing and splitting lanes in a car. Right, so now we got this BMW who makes an appearance right out of the back to go in the right lane to get right back in the middle lane because he didn't see this Nissan on the right. Now let's pay attention to how much these guys are actually driving, right? Before this even happens, there's that BMW. Now I want to pass everybody on the right. Oh no, I can't. This is the type of things that cause accidents, whether it's you and your friends cutting up that get in an accident, or whether it's somebody on the road that you guys get into an accident with and it has nothing to do with anybody else cutting up. This is what it is, bro. Look at that BMW again. Did you guys see what he did? Probably not, but let's take another look. Okay, so the BMW is back there. You got the Supra in this left lane, and there's going to be another car in this right lane. Why is that guy still in the lane, bro? Why is he still in the middle lane if you can see this guy a mile down the road? He's waiting until his last second to cut over, even though there's no other cars to worry about. And watch what he does. Whoop! He whips over right behind the Supra. Now, what if that car in front of him, for whatever reason, was going so slow because he was going to get in the left lane? You know, maybe that guy whips into the left lane, and now that BMW or whatever that car is back there max because he wanted to wait so long to cut over. This isn't calculated is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is these guys aren't calculated drivers. These guys are cutting up and they're making cuts hoping. They're just hoping. You know what I mean? We're hoping that we don't crash. We're hoping that nobody cuts us off. We're hoping that you have room. We're hoping that our other guy on our same team isn't splitting lanes for no reason. And we're hoping that the person in front of me can at least be a reasonable leader. Which is actually why Squeeze Benz got rear-ended, because he was being a terrible leader. He was whipping that wheel back and forth without room and slamming the brakes knowing that a car behind him didn't have good brakes, right? So people can say, oh, Squeeze didn't mac, bro. Yes, he did. Squeeze did not calculate his car performance versus other cars' performance around him, and he continued to drive exactly how he would with people behind him knowing that the performance of their vehicles are not as good as a Lamborghini is. So that's an L driver. You know what I'm saying? People can argue this all they want, bro. You can say, oh, it's not Squeeze's fault, man. There was a bunch of hoonigans on stream and a bunch of clowns clowning. Well, did Squeeze stop driving with them? Nope. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't have drove with those guys. As soon as I see dumb shit like this, I wouldn't drive with these guys. Why is a BMW here cutting across the entire highway for no reason? Alright? Look at the traffic ahead. Look where it goes. Look at the gaps in it. Look at that traffic, right? And then look at this. Let me just whip over and not go back. Let's not go back into the right lane where it would have been reasonable for everybody behind you, bro. But let's go into the far left lane so everybody cutting up behind me has to slow down for me. You know what I'm saying? This is what's wrong with cutting up, man. It's like you guys all hop in the cars on the highway and have no synergy and have no idea how to drive together. And that's why things like this happen, man. Like, I wouldn't drive with this guy. This guy's off my team, bro. He has to do all that just to white line when there was a chance to have a spot where there wasn't even a white line. Look at this. Just do a little left, do a little right, do a little left. Why are you going 4 lanes left, white lining, and then going right after that? Back into the guy that you just cut off. You've cut this guy off 2 times in what, 8 seconds? This poor guy gets cut off twice, bro. I wouldn't drive with that BMW in front, bro. Never, man. This is what I'm talking about, bro. These guys are sitting here like they're the most best drivers in the world when they're lucky drivers, alright? These guys are lucky, man. Anyways, I've had about enough ranting and talking about this cut up stuff, but you guys need to see, man, that these guys played Assetto Corsa and then rented cars. These guys didn't spend 20 years learning how to drive and going to the track and doing intensive mechanical stuff on their vehicle and studying the safety of their vehicle and the electronics and how they work and the weight balance of the car and how the weight gets distributed through the car. They don't know any of that, bro. They know gas, brake, swerve. That's it. Have a good day, everybody. Take care. Stay gaming.